Hello, hello, how are you all? It's Karen and Alex with Karen's Stamping Place, and we have a fun card for you this evening. I'm going to give everybody just a second to jump on. If you do and you haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe so that, and hit the like button. And then hit the bell if you want to be notified when I go live and do videos on YouTube. Haven't really videotaped and put them up there yet. I mostly just go live because I like talking and chatting with you all. It's fun. So, okay, I'm going to tilt you down. We have a very fun card to make. And I want to show you. There we go. I got us over there.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Okay, so this is my January host code. So if you want to purchase anything, please use my host code. And remember, celebrations going on. It's the best time. Oh my goodness. I just love when Stampin' Up! Does celebration. And then, of course, the best deal in the catalog is becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and there is no obligation to stay with it. You can just buy the kit, and Stampin' Up! Is going to give you $126 worth of product, $125 worth of product for $99. You have free shipping, and then you're going to get free 5 packs of 6x6 designer series paper. That's like getting 200 sheets of paper for free. It's amazing.
That's an awesome deal.
Okay, so I have a cute little card I'm going to show you tonight. It's using, and I'm bringing my trimmer in. It's using the Sweet Strawberry, which is in our new mini catalog. And then we're also using, out of the Celebration catalog, we're using the Berry Blessings. And this stamp set comes with paper. So if you purchase $100 out of the mini, then you have the option to get these 2 things for free. If not, there's lots of things that you can get. Oh my goodness, so many things. But this is just a really sweet piece of paper pack and a really sweet stamp set. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to get started. And I've already cut my cardstock down, and it's 5.5 by 8.5. And then we're going to cut a piece of DSP. Now, this is one of the DSPs in there. I could use either side, but I really think for this card, I want to use this side. Let me show you. I haven't put this together totally, but this is the card we're going to make. So you can see why I'm choosing the paper I did. So this piece is cut at 2 by 5 1/4. So I know it's already cut at 2 inches. So I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. Okay. And then I'm going to take, I forgot scrap crumb cake to do that. There's some right there on the counter, Alex. I think that should be big enough. So the scrap crumb cake is going to be at 2 1/8. I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be perfect, honey.
Awesome.
2 1/8 by 3 1/4.
Just barely.
Just barely. I mean, barely. 2 1/8. Okay. All right. So we have that. I think that's all I need to cut, right? The next thing is just going through the big shot. And so we're using the sweetly stitched dies. So sweetly.
Yes.
The stitched so sweetly dies. And we're going to use this rectangle, which is like, let's see, Where is that at in there? So it's the second from the largest. Okay. And I'm going to just cut a piece of Whisper White with that. And I'm going to stagger my plates. Put that on there. Put that on there. And make a run for it. Now, you really do need to stagger your plates. I mean, that's something Stampin' Up! Has told us, that this machine is picky, and that's what it likes. And when I say that, I'll show you that the plates want to be not dead even. They want to be like in a stair step. Okay? All right, so I'm going to grab that piece of cardstock. I'm going to move everything else out of the way because that's all I need from die cutting. And then the next thing, I will need some scrap Whisper White so that I can cut a strawberry. See the strawberry? So we need to do that as well. So I'm going to set aside all my pieces and I'm going to do the strawberry. Okay, here's the other piece. All right. So what we are using tonight is Real Red ink, and we are going to just stamp the outline of the strawberry. Sometimes that's easier said than done to match up the inside with the outside, but I think having that outside set first, I think that makes it easier. And there you have it. Yeah, it could probably be a little darker. Let's try it the opposite way. We'll try this one first. Now, I really like the white shading though. I really do. Yeah, this to me is harder, lining that up.
Oh, you did a good job though.
Yeah, I like that one better though, I think. I don't know, you kind of can't see this. It's eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to take those two stamps off the block because I forgot to mount the strawberry stem. And I had a wipe over here and I think I tossed it. So that's okay. But yeah, we need to stamp the strawberry stem. And so I'm only going to stamp the one, and I'm going to show you a little trick with this. Okay, so I'm going to bring in Granny Apple Green ink, and I'm going to put my Real Red away before I get everything in it, because knowing me, I'm going to get my fingers and my everything.
It will go everywhere.
Yeah. So I'm going to just stamp that, and let me show you what you can do. You can take your blender pen then, and you can just run over the ink, and it just kind of gives it a little bit of shading. It doesn't make it super dark, but it does have a stamp that you could stamp the inside of it, but I just kind of like doing it this way. Okay, we have a punch. Stampin' Up! Gave us a punch with this set. Let's see, can you see what's on it? Oh, this is difficult. So it has the strawberry and the stems and a leaf and a flower. So this is the hard part now, is getting your, oh, they're over here, Alex. I was looking for scissors. Getting your strawberries to punch the right direction. Of course, I did them upside down. So actually, I think I cut too much. And so that's something when you go to do your strawberries, you want to remember, you want to look at your punch and remember how to stamp them. But this will work. And then just remember, you don't need a huge piece of paper because you're going to get these other things then in that, and you don't necessarily want all of that. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. No strawberry left behind. It's like my teeth are swollen or my tongue's swollen. Things are coming out funny. So there we go. And it just punches a little harder because, why do I want to say? Because it has,
It's neat.
because it has more things to punch at one time. That's what I'm trying to say. Ooh, I'm going to need a Post-it note with that one. Yeah, it's trying to punch out more than one item. So I hate it when I do that. I cut that wrong, but it'll still punch and be cute. Okay. Let me move this down here. All right. So you just want to line that up in there and give it a punch. So you know, all those little scraps that you have, don't throw them away, these little thin scraps like this, because that is perfect for doing your strawberry. Maybe a little bigger, but yeah, those are what you want. So don't toss them. Okay, so let me get rid of all this trash. And we'll put our strawberry together, and then we'll do our regular stamping. Which one are we going to use?
I don't know, they both look good.
They do. Strawberries aren't perfect. If you ever grow strawberries, it takes a while for them to get big, and there's always something. Even the ones you buy in the store aren't perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to use a glue dot to put that on there. And then you just are ready to put that on the card.
I like
Okay.
how bright the granny apple green looks on the red.
It does. It looks really cool, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so for this, we're going to take rich raspberry. And I have to tell you, Alex and I just came up with this card like really quick. It was,
I know you gotta fix it.
yeah, it just,
The thing kind of slopes up.
so we're using the happy birthday, you sweet thing. Now I could use this perfectly for like a young lady. I don't know. Maybe I'll save it and give it to Alex for her birthday.
And my birthday's in the summer, which
I
makes this
know,
really
it
good.
does, doesn't it? But I love the you sweet thing. I just think that's so sweet. It's kind of like bless your heart, if you know what that means. But
Right.
that, it took Susie to tell me what that meant. So I will tell you that, because I did not know.
It means something else if you're from the south.
Yeah. Okay, so then I took the strawberry blooms and leaves and just kind of put them randomly on the cardstock. Now notice I'm using crumb cake. I'm not using white. I think it's really pretty. I'm going to show you a neat trick with that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my blender pen, and I've pooled a little bit of ink in there. So I'm going to use my blender pen to...
That's a leaf. That's a flower.
Oh, thank you. I almost colored the flower. Oh my golly. Thank you, Alex. Okay, so we're just going to use our blender pen to add some color in there. I don't want it too strong, so I kind of wiped off a little bit. Just enough, just to let you know it's a green little leaf. And always when you start out, it's going to be dark and then it's going to go lighter. So you can add in as much as you want. Now, I would have used the trick that I used with the blender pens on the Whisper White, but it doesn't show up as well on this. So picking up a little ink and adding it to it kind of helps. Okay. So that one came out a little dark, but that's okay. Strawberry leaves are not the same.
And it kind of just adds some shading to it.
It really does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to do just a couple more leaves here. And we will be done with the leaves. But I really you forget to use your blender pens, I'm telling you. You put them in a drawer and kind of put them away, and it's like, why don't we use them more? Okay, so I'm just cleaning it off, and you just rub it until it runs clear. Okay? All right, so now I've got a specific end. Oh, there's an amber alert. Oh my. I hope it doesn't knock us off, but there was an amber alert last night too.
Yep,
Is this the same one?
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, I hate that. It just gives me a terrible feeling. Okay, so I'm using our Whisper White Pigment ink. So I'm going to mark my blender pen on this end that this was used for the Whisper White ink. When you get the Whisper White ink now, it comes uninked. So you get a little bottle of ink, and you get the white pad that has, it's just empty. It doesn't have any ink in it. And you just take your time and get some craft ink on there, and then rub it out with a spoon, the back of a spoon. And then put a little bit more and rub it out with the back of the spoon until you get the consistency that you want. Okay? And don't overdo it, because you don't want too much in there. So I've already pulled some down in here. Plus I've got some from leftover from years gone by. And then you're just going to go ahead and color in those strawberry blossoms. Woo! Did you catch that? I lost the pen and caught it.
This is a nice catch.
Okay, so I'm just going to go around and then blend that in, just so I don't take away from the green. But I want it to look normal as well. I don't want it to look like, oh, she just put white in there. Kind of want it to kind of blend in. And so, you know, you can make them darker or lighter as much as you want. And by making them darker, you're just layering more of the ink over the top. And that's what I like about using like crumb cake, because it's so cool how you can color with white on it and achieve a different look than you would using Whisper White. So I'm just gonna keep coloring just a little bit more onto this one. And you don't have to make them all dark white. I mean, you can have some that are a little lighter than others. That was rocking. It was annoying me. Okay, so we're just going to do a little bit more coloring of the white, and then we're going to move on. But I love how this just looks. So normally you would use like a white gel pen, but we don't sell a white gel pen anymore, and I just really wanted to try this out with you guys.
And it looks really
to
good.
show you. It really does, and it works just like a gel pen would work. I mean, you can just keep adding white if you want it darker, or you can leave it light.
Because it kind of absorbs into it, but that just, you just build up the color.
Exactly, exactly. So there's my strawberry blossoms. And it, if you wanted to, you could go back over the greenery. You could put a little yellow in there. Any of that
That'd be pretty.
would work. Okay, so we're going to take our strawberry and we're going to use dimensionals. Ooh, but first, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me adhere this. I know it's here. Oh, there it is.
I'm like, where did it go?
We're so efficient. We put it away and now we can't find it.
It happens.
Okay. So we're going to put this on our rectangle. And I should say it fits just perfectly inside of it. And it looks so good with that stitched
And it helps pop the white.
It really does, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to use some ribbon. I'm almost out of it. It comes with the Playful Pets. There's a black and white twine, and then there's this red and white stitched probably is the word for it. And I'm just going to tie, I think I'm just going to do a little knot instead of a bow. I don't think I want to do a bow. But then again, oh, okay, I got to cut this down. Oh, I don't want to. Okay. Let me undo that. And yes, I know there's tape on the end. I'm going to cut that off, and that'll help me out a little bit. So it doesn't have to go through that. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I think having it just a little bit shorter is going to be a little bit easier for me to tie that. Okay. So we're going to just take a little trim off of that. Pull that down.
Oh, that's really cute.
We're going to swing it over just a little bit more. Take off more of the ribbon. And then we're going to put the strawberry.
I took the strawberry with me.
She did, it ran away. Okay, that's all right. We're going to put the strawberry on, and then we're going to put this onto the card base and put it all together. So we're just going to put this like that. And then I did not score my card base tonight, and that's okay. You don't always have to. I don't know if you can see everything moving away on my desk. It's a mess. Okay. So we're just going to fold that and then use our bone folder to give it a good crease. I'm going to lay this down using my Stampin' Seal. And isn't that just the cutest paper on the other side as well? I just love it. This berry paper is just adorable.
It would be really cute for summer scrapbooking pages.
That's what, yeah, we were talking about that earlier, and yeah, it really would. I have some pictures of picking blackberries and making blackberry jam with my daughter-in-law that we were talking about would make some, that these papers would be perfect for it. Okay, I think that's even. Looks like I have too much at the bottom, but that's okay. I'm just gonna lay it down. And then I think I'm gonna pop that up on dimensionals as well. And give it the double dimensional.
Oh, that'd be pretty.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh no, my dog's gonna start barking, y'all, because my daughter's home. I apologize. Alex is gonna run and let her out. And there is your card. Okay? Again, if you like this video and you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And feel free to like the video if you liked it. We would love that. So we will see you soon. And next Wednesday at 6 o'clock, I'll be back with a live video. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it.